Hello, Leo. Welcome to your December 2018 reading. My name is Camille, and you are watching Millennial Tarot. Before we get into your reading, I wanted to say I am offering $5 readings until the end of December as part of a holiday special. So for any one question, it'll just be $5. If this reading resonates, especially if it does not resonate and you need something more personal to you, then hit me up. I will leave my email and all the information below. Without further ado, let's get into what is happening for my Lions this December. All right, one more time. All right. It's kind of a don't fuck with me mode. Got it. Let's see. Okay, let's get one more. Really don't fuck with me mode. All right. Still who? A lot of signs keep getting these type of. All right, we're back. We're back into it. Ew. Cards have fallen on the floor, but let's move on. So what is happening for you? Don't fuck with me mode. That's what's coming up. Pardon the French. It's okay. We're all adults here, and if we're not, weird that you're watching this. But don't fuck with me mode. You're coming into the reading with yourself. This is the Strength card. Whenever a sign shows up in their own reading, it's heavy, like, it's about me now. Heavy that. And then we have the Queen of Swords, which has been coming up a lot. A lot of people having to make some tough decisions. And also, of all the queens, she is the most like, get out of my way. What's this? No. What's that? No. So it's a lot of like, be gone type of energy to someone. And then we end out the month here with the Major Arcana of Virgo. 2 Major Arcana cards. Ending off the month on this place of more peace. I'm getting more solitude. Now, I was asking the universe as I was shuffling, why is this Hermit card coming up? What are you kind of reviewing before you go into the new year? And what came up was this 3 of Swords. Now, calm down, because I specifically intended to ask what this was about. So this 3 of Swords really is something that happened to you already. Even though it's in the future position, we say, I just wanted to clarify what you're in review about, what caused you to have all this, to need all this strength, what caused you to need to make all these decisions, and it was the 3 of Swords. Now, the 3 of Swords is very clearly a heartbreak, or, just a setback, something that did not go that you wanted, the way that you wanted to go, a sadness in some way. And then I got more clarity. What was the heartbreak surrounded by? Gossip, duplicity, someone saying things about you, someone not saying things at all, someone presenting themselves in a way that is the antithesis of who they are, or someone presenting that they could do something for you or be someone for you, and that's not how they ended up being. So there's an element of lying, whether they meant to do it or whether they just could not show up as they were. And then we move into this eventuality of happiness. Now this is the 9 of Pentacles. This is the Feeling Myself card. And when is it happening? Your bottom of the deck. Temperance card, Major Arcana Sagittarius. So there is resolution. There is healing coming this month. We are in Sagittarius season, so I like to see that. We also have 3 Major Arcana cards coming in. Whenever Major Arcana cards come in kind of back to back to back, pay attention, because this is a phase of your life that is going to push you into the next. So this is a major wake-up call. This is a major change that then becomes the catalyst for some other beautiful things that are going to happen down the line. So if you can in some way take this in stride, knowing that it is preparing you for something much better, much bigger, much greater, then that can help you heal and nurse your wounds. Now, the Strength card comes in whenever we need what? Strength. And she is strength from the inside out. So this isn't someone who goes out and corrals things to be how they need it to be. And, there's a lion. So this is not someone who beats the lion or tames the lion or throws stones at the lion or ties up the lion. This is someone who is like, okay, there's a lion, What is the lion in your life? A person, a situation, these things that seem scary, these things that are full of rage or that we think could eat us alive. What is that for you? So the way that you gain control over that is to gain control over yourself and to gain control over your fear of that. Now, it doesn't have to be fear in the way that we think of fear. There's only two emotions really, that's love and fear. So fear could be showing up as anger, could be showing up as jealousy, could be showing up as anxiety, could be showing up as confusion, could be showing up as the need to be better or feeling like you're worse. So the way that we control that fear, that lion, is to then go within, to be a still pillar of peace within ourselves, to take a deep breath in, deep breath out, and those things that seem to have scared us or that look scary then become not so scary. And then that lion comes to her because of her own harmony. So this is really commanding your outside world with getting to a place of peace within yourself. So whatever was demanding your attention in this more negative way, whatever the lions of your life were, whatever you really needed to get some major strength for, this is something that has been conquered. And that's why you're kind of like on one this month, because you've been fucked with in November, kind of fucked with in October, a little bit fucked with in September. You needed all this strength. You needed all these reserves of power. You needed all this patience and tenacity. And that's the Leo card that is you. So now you're at this place where you're like, you know what? Done. Be gone. I'm done with this situation. I'm done with that person. I'm done. I thought you were scary. No. And this is not coming from a place of I'm better. That's a Leo thing. We can dip too quickly into pride and I'm better than you. This is coming to a place where maybe you weren't thinking much of yourself in this situation, or maybe you were told to think less of yourself here or less of yourself there. So this is you coming into your own, and the way that you have come into your own is to be confronted by those things, those people, those situations that really frustrate and scare you or confuse you, make you feel sad, make you feel jealous, make you feel angry, and then transmuting those emotions into becoming this strong, much more confident person. And that moves you here into the Queen of Swords. And the Queen of Swords is always this energy of tell me the truth. Get out of my life. What is that over there? Cutting out the fat. We don't need all this extra. We don't need all this play shit. We don't need all this bullshit. Give me the truth. Give me the bare facts. Give me the bare bones. That is how we're going to move forward. She's seen here holding her sword. Her hand done. So this is using what you were learned during this hardship, whatever it was, or during this frustrating time, this agonizing time for some, or irritating time for others, depending on your life experience. So this is coming to it now from this place of objectivity and from rationality. Because the fire cards, Leo, are kind of like water cards in that you guys really feel, you guys go heart first, you guys go emotions into it first. So you're entering December because you're a little bit battered and bruised, but still strong and patient and peaceful for having gone through it. You're coming into places, but now you're going to see things more rationally. Now you're going to actually spot the red flags and instead of having to feel the red flags, you're going to think about people's behavior. You're going to think about who deserves to be in your life. If this was a Venus retrograde theme for you, like it was for a lot of people, it started at the end of September. It's a lot about who are the people, things, and situations that are actually worthy of me, or am I treating myself in a way that is worthy of me? Those things that are making me angry or making me fearful or making me making me anxious, either those can be transmuted or they could be muted in general. Get out of my life. So that's where the Queen of Swords is coming in. And again, I'm saying it in this way that's flippant, and I'm downloading your energy. Like some of you guys are truly fed up where you can only kind of be in this place where you're flippant and kind of like whatever. But this is more so coming from this stance where you're not going to be so bothered anymore. You're going to be coming from this more strong center of self emotionally. Leo, strength, heart is strong, and Queen of Swords, your mental acuity, how you're thinking, how you're detaching, how you're rationalizing, also strong. This strong tether between your head and your heart so that you can move forward, not be so blown about by people and situations, but so you can feel your way forward, but also think your way forward. So it's not ever this thing of head versus heart. It's how our heart can help how we think, and how our thinking helps how we feel. And that's where you are this month. You're really in this place of reviewing what deserves to stay, what doesn't deserve to stay, and not doing it from this dramatic, heart-centered, emotional fireplace like you can. That is all under control now. So the decisions that you are making, trust them. The information that you're getting, trust it. The people who are coming to you with communication that you find honest, trust it. The things that you find dishonest, trust it. If anyone is coming at you sideways, if anything feels a little bit off, if you have any one semblance of an alarm or a red flag going off on for you with any type of person or thing, either from the past or coming in new, trust it. Trust it. And then we move here into the Hermit. Now, the hermit is someone who is seeking answers through the dark. Now, I want to tell you here that this does not mean that December is going to end on some dark note for you, that some terrible thing is going to happen. What I'm getting is that, just like where we all are at the end of a year, we're in review. And what are we mostly in review about because we don't want to experience it again? Well, heartbreak. We're mostly in review about those things that made us feel sad. And the hermit is someone who is wise, from having gone through the darkness. So this is looking upon your sadness, looking upon your setbacks, looking upon your heartbreaks in a way. How can I learn from this? How can I move forward? First of all, how can I not bring this into the new year? Be gone, right? But also, how can I let that inform who I'm going to be moving forward? For a lot of you, it was It was dissolving of a relationship. Just forewarning that Mercury is in retrograde, so your girl here, Gemini rising, is having a bit of a hard time talking. So you're either in review about a heartbreak, the communication, the thievery, the deception that went on that might have caused that. It could have been within a relationship, could have been with a friendship, could have been with a job situation, a boss, a family member, taking ideas, stealing communication, being purposely duplicitous, not giving you all the information you needed on purpose, or maybe they thought you were and then you found out they thought they were and then you found out who they really were. This is a lot of those disguised wolves in our lives as Venus was going retrograde, mostly in Scorpio. It was like we need to trudge up and drudge up all these disgusting things. So the person you thought had a shiny, beautiful veneer then becomes a person who turned out to be untrustworthy. The job, the boss that you thought you could rely on then becomes something that's maybe not so reliable. And all the situations therein, you know who that would be for you. So really, Leo is coming into this place where you feel much more stronger in and of yourself through having gone through the bullshit. And you're setting up your boundaries in a way where you are being so much more discerning, Queen of Swords, about who you let in, Hermit, what has and has not worked into your life, and those situations that are going to be worthy of you, the people that are going to be worthy of you moving forward. Now, I love where we end up here. The Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles truly is the feeling herself card. She is in total harmony, like the Strength card, with nature. But this time, it's not just, okay, I'm in harmony and I have inner peace. Whew, that feels good. This is also, I'm in harmony and now I have this pentacle and I have that pentacle, and I have that person who's coming to me, right? Or I have this new thing happening, or I have this new way to get money, or that check coming in, or I feel better at home, I feel better in my everyday life, because that's how pentacles feel. So this is you going about your life in a way, I'll say it again, you're feeling yourself. And when you feel that type of confidence because you know you've been through it, and you're just stronger as a result, you're much more magnetic in getting what you want. So that's why she's around all these Nine Pentacles. And what's next? The Ten of Pentacles, the ultimate life change, the life goal, the actual getting of the thing. So for a lot of signs, the theme seems to be there's a setback, there's a thing that happens, a heartbreak, a redirection of purpose that then becomes, it hurts in the moment, but it then becomes this big, you'll look back, it becomes this big thing that changed your life. And the Nine of Pentacles is a glimpse into that. It's you feeling good and then you attracting goodness into your life. And it happens not only during Sagittarius season, where we are, because this is the Sagittarian card, but it also happens in this way where you feel at ultimate peace. She is an archangel. You now have your wings. You now have your peace. You're not dealing with lions anymore. Okay, you can conquer that. You can conquer that. Now you're just here balancing the waters. Now you're here in total alchemy. The things in your life that were rough and corrosive now become gold. You're completely in this place of heaven on earth, both inside and out. And therefore you are attracting those things that mirror that. But towards the end of December, there is going to be this impulse to want to go over, why did that happen? Why did this happen? Why did she or he steal that from me or not give it to me? Or why was there dishonesty and lying and heartbreak and all that? And that's helpful to review because the Hermit is wise. And the only way that we could become wise, skilled humans is to kind of go through it. But don't go through that, do that review too much so that you're losing out on what is actually happening and what is actually apparent for you, which is healing, material abundance, and to be honest, it's some self-esteem. It's some beauty coming back into your life. It's creature comforts coming back into your life. It's getting to Christmas, and not only do you have these physical gifts, but you have the physical gift of yourself. You are a new person, a much stronger person for having gone through what you've gone through. And not just for posterity's sake, like, oh, I went through it and now I'm stronger and now I'm tougher, blah, 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 blah. Like, you've actually changed your inner self. You fundamentally changed into a much more beautiful version of yourself who is then demanding that those beautiful things be mirrored back to them in their life. But you go through it by going through it. But you get to it by going through it and cutting things out. You may feel like emaciated because she cuts off the fat, the things that are wasteful. You may feel emaciated. You may feel like, oh, I have to review all these things I'm going through. It's not really a dark night of the soul, but when you remember those things that hurt you, you know, they're happening in the past. They happened in the past, but when you think about it, it feels like it's happening in the present. But it's all a way to get to here, to where you thought you might be cut down to bare bones or not have a lot, or okay, I went to this thing and I lost this and lost that. I'm stronger now, but okay, I guess that's okay. Like, well, whatever. Well, now you actually get the things, right? So the outside mirrors the inside. So keep being on one. Keep feeling yourself, Leo. Keep, fuck away with the bullshit. Fuck out of here. Because at the end of that is so much healing, so much riches, and so much gold. So much happiness as well. Just happiness is on the way. All right, so this has been your reading. I hope that you've enjoyed it. Of course, if you need anything more from me for your specific situation in life, I am just one email away. Until then, $5. Until then, I do hope that this video finds you well, and I will see you in the new year. Take care.